Are you struggling to run Facebook ads that actually work? Or maybe you have never run a Facebook ad in your life and don't know where to begin? Good news, you have clicked on the right video. In this crash course, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to get started with Facebook ads. And even if you're a total beginner, and help you run your first profitable campaign without wasting money. With Meta constantly making changes to its algorithm and the ads manager is figuring out what's the right strategy, it can be complex even for the most experienced marketers in the game. Stick around till the end because I'll also share pro tips that most beginners miss, especially about targeting, ad budget, and avoiding ad disapprovals. Hi, I'm Nandakishore, digital marketer and content creator with over 6+ years of experience helping hundreds of businesses scale with Facebook or Meta ads. We have got a lot to get through, so let's dive in. Before we dive into the crash course, let me tell you why mastering the basics of Facebook ads is most important in 2026. I'll share a quick story that might shock you. A beginner digital marketer once spent 1 lakh rupees running Facebook ads for his client. Now you might be thinking, wow, the client must have made fortune in sales. But here is the twist. This beginner ad set up a traffic campaign instead of sales campaign. The result? The client only made 10,000 in sales from that entire budget of 1 lakh rupees. That's right, 90% of the ad spent was practically burned just because the campaign objective didn't match the client's actual goal. The client later reached out to me worried and frustrated, asking what went wrong. And honestly, this is the perfect example of why running ads without understanding client's requirement and the fundamentals of Meta ads is a recipe for disaster. Now, I don't want that to happen for you guys. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the complete basics of Facebook ads. We will cover campaign objectives in detail and then go deeper into what to do at the campaign level, ad set level, and ad level. So by the end, you'll know exactly how to set up ads that actually drive results, not just clicks. So don't just watch. Pick up your laptop and do it along with me for practical knowledge. Alright, let's start with the fundamentals of Facebook ads campaign objectives. Think of your campaign objective as the GPS for your ad. It tells Meta exactly what your destination is. If you choose the wrong one, you might still spend money, but you will end up somewhere you never wanted to be. In 2026, Meta has simplified its objectives into 6 main categories, each designed for a specific result. Let me break them down for you with use cases so you know exactly when to pick each one. The first one we have is awareness. Use this when your goal is to make people know you exist, not to get sales right away. I'll just give an example. Let's say your brand or business is very new to the market and nobody knows about it. During such situations, marketers will run awareness campaign. Why? Because this gives them awareness about their brand or business and they get the reach of their targeted audience. If you are running an offline store, then you can do that also through an awareness campaign. Because once any customer sees your ad, no one buys your product or services after seeing it. And this is because there is something called funnel that works behind it and an awareness campaign comes under top of the funnel. Now I can't teach you in detail about marketing funnel in this video, otherwise the video will be lengthy. What I'll do is I'm going to add a link to a related video in the description. Feel free to check it out. In simple terms, Facebook will show your ad to people most likely to remember or notice it, not necessarily buy immediately. Then we have traffic objective. It means very simple, I'll explain. Let's say you have a business where you want to take people to your website, landing page, Instagram Messenger, or WhatsApp. In simple terms, if you want to send people to an external links from your Facebook or Instagram, then you should run a traffic campaign. I want to give an example to make you understand better. Let's say you just published a blog post and want people to read it. So you can do that with the help of a traffic campaign. Another best example could be you have started an Instagram account and want to gain more popularity and followers to enhance your brand visibility and trust. Then you should do that with the help of a traffic campaigns and Instagram profile visits. And apparently it's also good for link clicks, landing page views, calls, and send people to WhatsApp and Messenger as well. Now the third objective we have is engagement. For instance, you have a business where you are posting content. It could be reels, it could be shorts, and you want to get more views, likes, comments, shares, then you should go for an engagement ads. And additionally, there are certain types of businesses where people call to inquire about their products or services. So there also you can run an engagement campaign. As you can see down here, it's good for getting messages on Instagram, Messenger, or WhatsApp. If you want video views, post engagement, page likes, or conversions, then you can run engagement ads. Up next, we have leads objective. This one is for collecting customer information like name, email, or phone number. For instance, if you have a blog and you want your readers' emails, how do you get it? Yes, the best way to get emails from your visitors is by running Facebook lead ads. But people simply don't share their emails, right? So you should provide some value. Let's say you offer a free ebook in exchange for email signups. And if you have a business where you want to get customers' phone numbers, let's say real estate business, you run an ad about your new real estate project and want to capture the interested customers' contact details, then you run a lead ads. Below the lead objective, you can generate leads through website and instant forms, only with instant forms, Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp, even direct calls as well. If you look at the next objective, that's app promotion. It's designed to get people to install or engage with your app. This means if you have any type of app and you want people to install your app or make in-app purchases on your app or participate in app events, that's where you run app promotion campaigns. Finally, we have the moneymaker, the sales objective. Facebook will show your ad to people most likely to buy. For instance, running an e-commerce business online and you want to get sales for your products and track purchases, then you should choose a sales objective. It's perfect when you have a clear product or service and want actual transactions. Quick tip, always choose your objective based on the final results you want, not the cheapest clicks or highest views. Remember the story from earlier, choosing traffic when you needed sales is like ordering a pizza and getting just a menu. By the way, I'm just curious, how is this crash course is feeling so far? If you're liking, then please do me a favor, hit that like button down below. It really motivates me to create more useful tutorials like this for free. And if you want more practical digital marketing tutorials like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Now for this tutorial, I'm going to choose a sales campaign so that it helps you understand better what are all the things we do at the campaign level, ad set level, and ad level. Alright, if you haven't opened the ads manager, then let's open the ads manager by going to this link. Now if you are not logged into your personal Facebook account, then you should see this page, and from here you can log in with your Facebook account. Once you are logged in, you will come to Meta Business Suite, and this is where you access all the business tools which Meta offers. Alright, now let's click on Ads Manager here and click on Campaigns. Now we have 3 steps to create a Facebook campaign. The first thing you are going to do is click on that Create button. Right away, Facebook asks you to choose a campaign objective. For this course, let's pretend we are trying to get sales for an online store. So we'll pick the sales objective and click Continue. When you do, it says you no longer need to choose a campaign setup. Meta by default suggests an Advantage plus sales campaign. Now Meta uses AI to automate a lot of the tricky parts like targeting to get you better results with way less work. Previously, you had the option to choose either Advantage plus shopping campaign or manual sales campaign. But I suggest you choose the manual option to have better control of your campaign. You click on OK now. I'll show you where you can turn off the Advantage plus sales campaign and create a manual campaign. Now here you'll see 3 different levels. First is campaign level, second is ad set level, third is ad level. Now give your campaign a clear name. I'll tell you why it's important. Let's say in future, if you want to see how your ad is performing and compare with other campaigns, because you'll be having so many campaigns in your ad account, and it's easy to differentiate if you have a proper campaign name. And then it shows you the campaign details. Under that, you can see what objective you have chosen. You can cross check once again here. We have selected the sales campaign. Now, since this is a sales campaign, I see the new option of Advantage plus catalog ads here. Let's understand what these catalog ads are. Imagine you have an e-commerce website that has a lot of products or multiple SKUs, and your Facebook pixel is integrated with it. You can create a catalog of your products. This means that Facebook automatically fetches the catalog of all the products listed on your website. And in case you need to run catalog ads, what Facebook does is, it takes the cover images of each of your products and converts them into a carousel to show it to your audience. It's best if you are selling fashion, electronics, or even working in an industry like travel, real estate, or automotive. These ads help you showcase the right products to the right people. Then we have budget. By default, Meta has selected Advantage plus on and then campaign budget. What does Advantage plus campaign budget mean? Let's say you run an online clothing store and you want to spend 5,000 rupees a day on an ad campaign. You have created a campaign where you have 3 different ad sets with a normal setup. You might split that budget manually. Maybe 2,000 for t-shirts, 1,500 for jeans, and 1,500 for jackets. The problem is you're guessing which one will perform better. Now this is where Advantage plus campaign budget comes in. Instead of you deciding how much to allocate for each ad set, you tell Facebook, here's my 5,000 rupees per day. Find the best opportunities for me, meaning you are assigning 5,000 to campaign budget. If Meta's system sees that jeans are converting really well today, it automatically pushes more of your budget towards those ads. And if jackets are performing, it pulls the budget away. without you touching anything. The advantage is simple. Your money is always going to what's working best in real time. You get better results, less manual work, and a smarter way to scale your ads. That's all we do here. And then we can go to ad set level. Here you need to provide an ad set name. Name it something you should be able to recognize and analyze later. Then we have conversion. Here you can choose a single or multiple conversion location. Where do you want to take your audience after clicking on your ad? For instance, I have an e-commerce store and I want people to go to my website and purchase. So I can choose my conversion location as website. Then we have a performance goal. What action does your audience do more? Do you want more conversion or link clicks or landing page views or to get more unique reach or get more impressions? For a sales campaign, it's recommended to choose maximize the number of conversions. And here you can see that your pixel is connected to your site, then it will track the data. You should decide what you want to track in the conversion events. Next, we have a budget and schedule. Let's say you want to spend your budget on an individual ad set. Then let's go to campaign level and choose ad set budget. Then come back to ad set level. Here I can set the budget for this ad set instead of campaign budget. Here you have two options to choose from: daily budget or lifetime budget. Daily budget means it's very simple that you set a fixed daily budget, so Facebook doesn't spend more than that. Let's say you have set a daily budget of 500 rupees. Facebook will not spend more than 500 per day. Lifetime budget means that you allocate, let's say, 1000 rupees for a campaign for a period of 1 week. Here, Facebook will spend accordingly. Sometimes 100, 200 or 500. It depends on the meta system, right? So if you are a beginner, then I suggest you go with daily budget because you have more control on your budget. Then you have this schedule option where you can also schedule your ad to run at a specific time. For instance, you have a product where your audience would be active during daytime, so there is no point in running the ad during nighttime, right? So what you can do is you can schedule your ad at your preferred time and you can focus on other priority tasks. Meanwhile, your ad will start running at your scheduled time where your audience is most active during that time. Hey guys, if you're still watching this video, please give me a thumbs up to this video. It really motivates me to create more useful tutorials like this for free. And for more digital marketing tutorials, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Now, if you scroll down a little, you can see the important option. That's the audience. What is the audience? The audience section decides who will see your ads. This includes location, demographics, and how much control you give Meta's algorithm. Meta now encourages advertisers to use Advantage Plus, which uses AI to find the best people for your ads. But you still have important controls. Here at the top, you'll notice Advantage Plus on. This means Meta can expand your audience beyond your manual selections if it believes doing so will improve results. Important point to consider, even with Advantage Plus on, Meta will not go beyond your fixed controls like country or age limits. Next, you'll see this use a saved audience option. If you frequently target the same type of users, for example, India age 25 to 45, business owners, you can save that setup and reuse it in future campaigns, saving time and keeping consistency. Then we have controls. This section is critical. Meta clearly says we won't reach people beyond these settings even with Advantage Plus on. Locations targeting. Here you can target the specific country, city or area. This means your ads will only be shown to people located in India. If you are a local business or targeting Indian customers, this is exactly what you want. Now there is an important complaints warning. You will also notice a warning message here. To run ads in India, you need to declare if your ads are related to securities and investments. This is a mandatory compliance step. If your ad is about stock market, crypto, mutual funds, trading courses, etc., you must declare it and follow Meta's and Indian regulations. If you skip this step, your ads may be rejected or your account could be restricted. Now let's talk about suggest an audience section. Here, Meta says it may go beyond your custom audience, age, gender, or interests when it believes it can improve performance. Here, you are basically doing manual targeting, right? If you click on include this custom audiences, you can create a custom audience or lookalike audience. If you don't know what that means, then I'll provide a link to a video in the description box below where I have explained in detail about custom audience and lookalike audience. You can watch that video to understand better about custom audience and lookalike audience. Then you can choose the age group. gender, and detailed targeting with specific interests or behavior. For instance, if I'm selling luxury skincare products, then I can enter my interest here and check whether I get any interest related to my industry, and after selecting them, I can run my ads for that audience. Now I have a pro tip. Whenever we choose the interests of our audience, ensure that we don't do direct targeting. Let's say I'm selling t-shirts, so I targeted t-shirts. There we get more competition and our cost per purchase also increases significantly. So what should we do? We try to find interest from a slightly different angle so that our cost per purchase does not increase and yet we are able to target the same audience. Up next we have placements. If you see here, advantage plus on. That means Facebook automatically shows your ads in the places where people are likely to respond. Basically, you are including all available placements and creating more opportunities to improve performance with AI. However, you can also do manual placements, and I recommend you do that. If you know where your audience is most active, Facebook or Instagram, then you can select the placement accordingly here. If you toggle this show more settings, then choose the platform. Now you can run ads in threads as well. Now if you click on placement control, you decide where your ad will be visible in Instagram status, stories, reels, or Facebook feeds, search results, etc. As I said earlier, go with manual placements so that you can decide where the ad should be shown. So what you can do is uncheck the other platforms except Facebook and Instagram. Of course, you can decide based on where your target audience of your business is most active. Okay, now we are at the ad level. What your customer actually sees. Here, give a name for your ad. Then we have identity. Here, you should choose your page or account name and make sure your Facebook page and Instagram accounts are selected properly. Why I am saying this? When you have multiple pages on Facebook, there are chances that Facebook automatically chooses any page. So review them if it's selected properly before going ahead. Then under creative source, you have to select the ad format. You want single image or video or carousel. And down here under destination, you should provide your website URL, where you want your audience to go after clicking your ad. Let's say you are promoting a particular product, then you can add that page link here so that my audience will go to that page directly. You have this personalized destinations. If you click edit, you can see browser add-ons. You can add an additional contact method in the browser to help people connect with you apart from your primary website link, which will show anyways. You can display the call now button, WhatsApp, or even you can create an instant form. Down here, you can set up your ad creative. You can choose either image or video. I'll show you an example. Let's say I have uploaded this poster. Here you can see the preview. Now you have this primary text, headline, and description. You can add up to 4 variations using Meta AI for each of these. Let's see where these texts will show on the ad. For our primary text, this is our ad caption and it will show on top of the poster. Your headline will be shown here and your description will show just below your headline. Ensure your headline and description should be enticing so that people click on your ad. So for that, you should have a strong call to action button. If you scroll down here, you can choose the suitable CTA or call to action. Let's say shop now. I want you to focus on this part as most beginners don't pay attention here. They simply generate ad copy text from ChatGPT or any other AI tools and quickly create it. But let me tell you, this is a very crucial step as your audience will see your ad copy and not the campaign objective or any other technical settings you have set up, right? Remember, those settings are the instructions we are giving to Facebook or Meta so that Meta delivers your ad to the right audience. And ad copy is for your audience, so both are equally important. You should showcase your best creativity possible to attract the audience because ultimately your ad creative is what your audience sees. Now you should make sure that with your creativity and right strategy, your audience should interact with your ad and take action that should lead to purchase. Before you even think about hitting publish, there is one thing you absolutely must have to set up: the Meta Pixel. The Pixel is a little piece of code you install on your website. Think of it as the brain for all your ad campaigns. It tracks what people do after they click your ad. It sees when they look at your product, add something to their cart, and most importantly, when they buy something. This data is pure gold. So don't miss it. How do you install Meta Pixel? Navigate to Events Manager and click on this plus icon. And here you have the option to choose where you want to install Pixel. It gives you a shortcode that you can paste to your website head section. If you're using WordPress, then you can easily do it with the help of Pixel plugin. Pixel helps you to collect audience data and retargeting the right audience who are likely to convert. Once your campaign is set up, your creative is in, and your pixel is firing, you are ready to go live. Give everything one last look and hit that green publish button. Your ad will go into a review process where Meta makes sure it follows their rules. This usually takes a few hours but can sometimes take up to a day. Once it's approved, your ad goes live and starts spending your budget. Now for the hardest part, being patient. Your campaign is going to enter into the learning phase while the AI gathers the data. You won't know if an ad is a winner or a loser after just one day. You have to let it run at least for 3 to 5 days before you start making any changes. And that's it. You now have the entire framework to start launching your Facebook ads in 2026. We covered how to set up a campaign with the right objective, how to define your audience, budget, and placement, how to set up an ad that actually works, and why the Meta Pixel is so critical. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe for more tutorials to help you grow in digital marketing. And if you have any doubts or questions about Facebook ads, feel free to drop your questions in the comment section below. Follow me on Instagram at digital_RNK for bite-sized digital marketing tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next interesting video.